What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my Tower Evolution series. Had lots and lots of coins this week. Got to level up some workshops and enhancements. Help me push the tournament a little bit. So let's get right into it. Here's when we started, and then here's where I'm at now: 9.42 trillion. Up to last week I think it was 6.67 I have written here, so that would be what, a 2.75 trillion increase. It's a pretty big jump. Workshop coins are up to 7.5 trillion. I didn't jot down exactly what it was last week, but just basically dumping everything into that. Lab coins barely moving, still a half a mil or half a trill, just over. Didn't do any new milestone pushes or wave pushes this week. I did get to 4497 on tier 10. That was totally a fluke, just idling. So got the right combination of perks there. It's kind of funny. I was like, oh man. So I think I could probably do that if I switch into a pushing build and card build. Same with 12. I bet I can get 12 up a little bit more too, but I'll try that again in another week or two. But yeah, I'm just lots of coins coming in. 9.5 trillion almost. I want to say I looked back in my very first video from the end of December on Christmas was 6 billion lifetime, just over 6 billion lifetime. So, and I almost hit 1 billion a minute in my last game. Haven't quite hit that yet as a milestone. Just like 950 million is the most I've seen per minute. But with that, let's see. Here's where the tournament got to. Wave 444 in Champ League. Not quite my new highest, but I did get my new highest ranking at 19. Barely squeezed back out of platinum. I almost fell into 5th place. I can't remember. I wish I took a screenshot of that one, but I was close. Close to 5th place. Similar to like back here. Another one where I barely squeaked through. I was like, oh no. But then the Champ League was no problem. I think the people down in 24 were still like in the 200s. So, was a good bracket. People, like I said, in the high 200s still made it out. So, we'll see how next week goes. But I'm going to keep dumping money into my workshop here. I may be coming up on Wall soon. We'll see. I want to get some of my labs done before I pick up Wall labs. But some of my economy. But yeah, we'll see where that happens next champ, if I can stick it out. So here's a question on the coin bonus I was thinking about. I almost bought the epic pack last weekend or a couple days ago. I don't know, I almost bought the epic pack, and I was getting to thinking how I don't know if I now even want to get it. I just put it off for so long that I've been making these videos now for 4 months. So it's going to be such a giant boost with the math. I think this number will get to like 200 or something if I multiply all this out. I did it back a couple times before. That's when I was like, I should probably pick this up. But then, like I said, the more I got to thinking, I've been doing these videos for 4 months. I'm not in a huge hurry in this game, so I kind of just to see the slow build and the consistency of it. This would be a huge jump in my progress. So I don't know if I want to. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment below if you think I should pick this up. And I notice a lot of other people that run these videos, they do have all 3 of these packs, but a lot of them also buy stone packs a lot. Like I definitely will not be buying stone packs. It's just not within my budget personally. But the just for the consistency of my videos and seeing my progress down the line, I'm thinking I just might ignore that one and not get it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it that big of a deal to be consistent, or is it jumping up now good? Because, I don't know how long this game's going to run. I know some people have been playing it for years. So Let's, I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think on that one. In the tournaments, we're in the new tournament. This one called, I guess it's just called Pi. And Infinite Ruler is a free utility upgrade relic, which is pretty cool. Since I'm still in Blendering, that's not bad. And Orb Speed, can't complain too much. Those are both pretty useful. Already busting out a bunch of these events this week. This was the first time doing the cards, and it just completed immediately. That was super cool. It actually surprised me. I was here at the computer when my game was idling, and I saw the event pop up, and I was like, I just did an event? 80, card. Oh, it's that time. It was cool. Nice to just go collect it and not have to actually go and pull cards. But yeah, I bought a few stones already because I had a bunch of metals left over after I bought the new skins. And then I put a little bit into my golden bot bonus. I know someone had pointed out earlier I could respec and get those metals back from the cooldown and then put them into range or bonus or something else. But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. 300 gems is a lot. I'd rather use, well, I guess I got all the cards now, so now I guess I could, but maybe when I'm worried about what the cooldown should be exactly, I'll do that. Right now I'm using Galaxy G-Comp, so the cooldown's so sporadic, I can't sync this anyway, to be fair, so I'm just going to keep it for now, and rather than respec it, and just keep adding into the other stuff. Bring them down, and I know that I'm going to max all this out anyway, so can't hurt. Look over what was over here. Yeah, nothing changed on my bands and auto picks. Not yet, anyway. I do need to get back on that on my research because I think this is a big issue with my coins. I'll show you soon in that spreadsheet, but I think this is where it's going to be the auto pick and the band perks. Probably the band, I think, is going to be the most needed, but we'll get to that. Yeah, nothing changed here. 55 relics. Do a quick relic overview. Scan that for the record keeping. Gonna get a new bot one, I think, right? Yeah, it's in the guild. We'll check that out here soon. Let's pick up that gems. Okay, yeah, I didn't check this out last one. It's been a few weeks since I pulled this up. Not that I'm following these rankings very much, but just for posterity's sake. What's this? Oh yeah, that's the same thing. Oh yeah, anyway, let's get back to let's do a guild update. Guild's doing good. We're pulling up, coming up on the 750 again this week. Most everyone's pulling their weight here. Pulling in their boxes. We do have a few people that have been, like Tom's been notorious, who will pull all his boxes up here in a few days and go right to 35. A couple of these guys, I don't know if you guys are having some issues or whatnot. Let me know. Like I said in the past video here, got to mention up here, let's get 25 points to considered active guys. Got some friends who are people that want their friends to join them. And if we're not, not active, I'm being pretty lenient, I think. I've read in the forums, a lot of people kick people if we're not hitting 35. I mean, as long as you're getting, if you're not talking and just doing around 20, 25, we'll be cool. But I got heard from a couple of you that you're, very, very busy with work and stuff, and that's cool. And you've been chatting in the group, so I'm not going to kick you out for that. The new update, all the stuff here, pretty cool. We got the new skins. I'm looking forward to this new menu background. profile banner. I'm not entirely sure where that is. Somewhere, I'm sure. But the that's probably that where it shows my relics, right? Okay. Menu though, I want that world. Yeah, I'm over this black swirly one, whatever that moon is, a world or something. New Guardian skins. You got a cat, of course. Muse is going to be joining Butter, but I'm really looking forward to Finn. I like Finn. That's cool. I think he's going to complement that cool ocean background we got with the whales. Using Finn with that, neat combo. Turtle background. The Butter currently flips around, right? His little tail flips sides as he's going around. I wonder if Finn is going to flip up and down. Like if he swims up as he moves, rather than like a left or right. That'd be really cool. And I'm kind of hoping that happens, because if he does, I'll be using him, my little shark buddy. Bot range right there. That's what we're looking forward to. Mech head. Everyone is talking about picking that up ASAP. My bot isn't totally built out, so to be fair, I don't think I'm going to pick that up first. I am probably going to pick up fetch. I can't see many downsides on this. It just sounds too good to be true, so there's got to be something up, right guys? There's got to be something. This just sounds too good. 10% chance every 120 seconds to find a coin, gem. I'm sure this is not an even distribution. I bet it's something like 50% chance. If you hit, you're going to get a 50% chance coin, 30% this, 10%, it's going to be broken in, like I bet. I don't think it's going to be an even distribution. That's just what I suspect. But anything that pulls in a few metals here and there will be cool. So hopefully metals is higher up on the list than modules and shards, in my opinion. Oh, I don't know. Maybe in the long run. I know some of you guys are already maxing out your bot. Don't care about metals anymore. But I just suspect that won't be an even distribution. But either way, this sounds good. And comboing that with steel sounds like a good way to go. Which is probably what I'll do. I haven't put any points into steel yet, so it's still just basic. But I did pick up the extra slot because why not? But yeah, looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna get that here later this next week. And then there's people. Then I'll just give it like a day or two and see, because I saw people in the Discord that are ready to dump all their stuff to figure that out. So I'll see what the distribution is and how you upgrade it. The guild member, let's do a quick community update. Here we got Carson, got his tier 4 relic. He is just moving along. I think he had a 3 last update. Apple has synced his black hole and GT cooldowns, so that's freaking awesome. Laxus got his first time over 1 billion in a run, and he actually hit 2 billion, so he was excited about that. And Tom here got a epic armor mod finally, and was able to get a Thorns substat, so now he's over 99%. So that's going to be a big help for him. If you guys all remember our early days playing too, right? Like I remember being really excited when that started happening and watching the bosses and everything just drop faster. So everyone, congrats there. And also in the community, he's not in the guild, but one of the viewers here, YKK, he's been cool and joined in and has been real helpful and chatting with people. But he posted this has to be the luckiest tournament of all time. I have never seen such better luck than that. It looks like he just joined at the last second and was the last man on the planet. So that's super cool. He gave it I think he said gave it over 5 minutes there. No one else joined, so it was done. But yeah, everyone, congratulations. There's some other people updated too. That was just a couple quick updates there, but let's see what's next. We'll go to the workshop here and check out the 5200 damage. Let that go in the first rounds. Super crit 50 away. These are super expensive, so I'll let these auto off in the end. But that's where my damage stuff is at. health is 5,400. I've been spending a lot into those, bringing these up. 52. I have wormhole redirector, so regen is super awesome. So I do not have anything in defense absolute at this moment. 190. As soon as I unlock wall stuff, I'll probably max this as high as I can get that reasonably, because I would want the free ups to go to the wall and not waste on that. Since the I don't worry about the free ups on that really, because it's just a few clicks and I can max this early in a run just by, you know, if I'm even paying attention. And if I'm not paying attention, that still max quick on its own. This will be done quick. Enemy level skips at 100 and 50 for health skips. Those are expensive, but this would be probably what I'll be needing to do next. Enhancement labs, I just got a little bit into attack. My health is 122, 1.22, and 1.10 regen. And I did do coins. That got expensive quick, 1.08. And I got the cells up to 1.05. Just did that earlier today, though, so haven't got a chance to see a big boost on that. But for the most part, I can do 3... Here, we're done with workshop anyway, right? I'll get into that. I can do three times, except for a couple days, like 2 days a week. I have to do a 2-day, a 2-time, and then I'll save over, and then I'll be able to do a couple 3 in a row. It just depends on how those runs can go. Actually, if I can fit enough in. Where I got lost in the menu there. Okay. No changes on the ultimates at this point. I'll still just click them for record keeping sake. You can pause that if you needed to look at it and was curious. But yeah, no changes there. Well, except for, I guess, you know, obviously the bonus is almost done, and there's a golden tower bonus went up a little bit, but I didn't make any stones changes, just labs. And speaking of labs, we'll get over into labs. History. What was it, the 24th? Yeah, last week. So the week before, same thing is still going. I'm just doing perks right now, because just trying to get my economy right. It's still, everything's on economy. These perk bonuses are definitely economy boosting for my farm runs. You trade off perks. I've been bouncing back and forth between it. When the standard perk got kind of expensive there for a minute, 39. I think I had like 50 bill at that point when I was when it rolled over. I was like, let me do the trade-off. Here's where we're at, close to golden tower being done soon. I took spotlight off this because it is done. Oh yeah, I guess we can scroll down here. It is done later in a few days, a day and a half, I guess, if I can keep the 3-time on. Or just a day, maybe. What was it, 77 for attack speed? Yeah, 77 and 65 for attack and lab, which are just going to be going until they're maxed. And after the golden tower is done, I'm probably going to pick up auto pick ranking and maybe ban. Let me go get the ban, matter of fact, and get that back on. For ban, where's ban? Oh, is it already on here? I think I must have unchecked and clicked it earlier. I haven't reloaded the game because, you know, it hides it. Yeah, it's in. I gotta remember to do that though. So I gotta get bans and auto pick ranking. Because I think that's gonna make a big difference for my farming. I'll show you on the spreadsheet here next after we do a quick scroll by some of these. Anyone that's interested in where the labs are at. If you see something I have neglecting and I should pick it up and it jumps out at you, let me know. But I think I'm going to get the missiles soon, just because get some missiles shooting. I kind of want to get double death rate up a little bit too. It's just fun. Death rate was kind of the one I saw in the ad all the time that got me to click the ad, or not click the ad, but search up the game. I was playing one of these other games these guys make, Brick Breaker one or something else, and I was checking it out, and then kept seeing an ad for this game with the death wave, and I was like, what is that game? So that's what I'm going to keep doing for now, after we get the perks and the economy done. Like I said, get these bands here. Let's get into that spreadsheet. I'll show you here. Oh, more coins. Okay, so here we are. Threw in that 11 for fun, just to check it out. But see, look, we got a 10 here at 166 billion over 6.5 hours. And the day before, I was running overnight, I made a tag. I got 75 billion in 7 hours. That's a huge 10 billion per hour versus 25. And there's a number of those examples. So here's on the 29th. Here, let me just highlight this if I could. Got a 9 here. So we got 4,833 waves for 61 billion. This one got 4,723 waves for 161 billion. Look at the times. I mean, this is it's a only thing I can see is it has to 100% be the perks, right? So what order the perks are coming up? This game had to have not gotten that perk with the the negative health plus coin perk until late in the run. That's the only explanation for these types of things, because there's just such a wide variance on it. Because otherwise, I'm just idling it. I'm not. I know I put a tag overnight, but overnight or not, I'm just. Even if I'm here and I'm in the house and I might come over and see that it's playing, I might click a couple upgrades, but they're not upgrades. If anything, those upgrades will just extend the run, right? It's not going to get me more coins because I'm just adding health or some damage or something. These are strictly coming from a variation of where the perks are popping up. So the only thing I can think of that will modify that is going to be to increase the bans and remove frivolous, or change them around. I definitely want to keep my 4 in there I got, but I need to add take out stuff like interest or landmines and things like that. Because that will hopefully remove 5 each time you do that from the random choices, so a greater chance of getting what you want. So that's the only thing I can really think of at this point that can increase my idling runs outside of paying attention to picking the perks yourself. But even then, I have my auto pick lineup pretty good. I'm confident on my auto pick lineup because the coins are up top. So even if I'm watching it, the game's gonna it's not feeding you the ones you need. That's the problem. So, but outside that, I think I'm doing pretty good. I was running the numbers, and some of these days I could hit 500 billion there. So some of them though are not quite there. It just depends how those runs, as I mentioned, go. Here's the averages right now for, what's that, 30 days? Yeah, so the 30-day averages for tiers. Here's the last 7 days. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Okay, I'm back. And yes, so I am crazy. I just realized that I did do some changes on, we'll go back to the tower in a second, but in the spreadsheet here. So this last week is definitely a big change. I changed the cooldowns on my ultimates. So I thought I did that the week before, but I'm totally crazy. So that might be why some of these recent numbers are up pretty good compared to the week before. Here, let me zoom out this a little bit. Let me see a little bit more. Because I think I did it on last weekend, the 26th or 7th. I think I spent them. Hold on a second. Let me look at that real quick. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry for all the distractions. I just paused it, so you didn't go anywhere. Okay, here, let's go back to the tower. I'll see you there. So yeah, we're back here, and the big change I did, look, my stones. I got 146 stones. I had to go look at my last week's video and see that I definitely didn't do this last week. I thought I had, but so let's go back to the weapons. So yeah, I brought the cooldowns down. Somebody might have caught that when I was briefly looking at it before. If you weren't eagle-eyed, paying that much attention, look, now I'm at 3 minutes. So I did 2 clicks on each one of these. Oh, son of a biscuit. Well, now they're out of sync. Darn it. I was totally not meaning. I was going to drag the screen. Ah, oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, well, I'll be screwed here for another week, guys. Sorry. Oh, man. Well, that's super bummer. Okay, so I got to hurry then and get these back into sync ASAP. I was going to plan on doing that with my next set of stones anyway, just of course they were going to be all 3 together. Darn it, I gotta be more careful while dragging the screen. Okay, I had to do that over here now. Darn. Okay. So anyway, that's gonna really mess with my coin gain for the next week. So we'll see. I won't record any data, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe I'll just put a disclaimer on them. But that's a super bummer, guys. Okay, let's get back to... Where was I at? After the data sheet, there's no changes in mods. Oh yeah, I was going to save my gems for the next banner and see what it's going to be before I pull any mods. But that's probably what I'm going to do with some coins coming up, since I did buy another coin slot. Or not coin slot, a card slot. I went from 15 to 16. Yeah. So with that, and here's one of them we're still using for farming. No changes on coins, but or cards, keep saying coins. But with that, I'm probably gonna do the module save up and pull some after the next banner is released, and think about if I want to get that one or what I'll do. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad that happened at the end, because now I'm super distracted. I can't think about what was. What am I missing? Anything else? I think I covered everything, but yeah. Well, that was a super bummer on the the black hole going out of sync. Oh man, look at it one more time, everyone. 200 for. So what's that gonna be? About 2 weeks, maybe. And just a week and a half, 2 weeks. I have to do some math, but shouldn't be too bad. As soon as I get the next, I'll just do straight to. I mean, 2 weeks for both of them. I'm gonna do GT ASAP here. But we'll get that back out. I only need what 126. So. What's that? One tournament, hopefully, if I can get 90 and stay in champion one more time, and then pick up the next boxes. So anyway, with that said, I hope everybody is having a good week too out there, and thanks again for following along. Keep leaving comments. It's been cool being able to follow the comments and see what you guys are giving me tips and following along with some ideas. A lot of your repeat viewers are back every week, and that's cool. Not subscribed though is funny enough, so I guess the videos keep popping up. Go ahead and subscribe. I haven't really been saying that, but you can hit that button down there, and it really shows me that people are enjoying these videos. But hopefully by the next video next week, with some luck, I'm not good at, I don't know, I can't think offhand and do the math right now. I'm a little overwhelmed with my sadness and messing up my black hole, but hopefully I'll have that back in sync soon by the next video. And with that, I hope everyone has a good rest of your week and take it easy.